Well, we continue to follow breaking developments in the ODU terror attack.
Kenya Chapman of Smithfield is accused of selling a gun to the man who opened fire in an Old Dominion classroom. Muhammad Jallo was not legally allowed to own a gun after his terrorism conviction a decade ago. The Justice Department says Chapman stole the gun from a car in Newport News about a year ago and recently sold it to Jallo.
Derek Lytle spoke with a man who deployed with Shah in Iraq. Derek, he tells you he's lost people while in the military, but nothing like this.
Yeah, I sat down with Jeremy Trenum. He tells me he deployed with Shah to Iraq. He says they lost friends to combat, even when he returned home, to car accidents, unfortunately, even suicide. Never in his life, he tells me, did he think he would lose a friend gunned down, teaching the next generation of the military.
If the Army wanted a poster child for the Army, they would look to him. I mean, he truly was that kind of a person. He was really great.
Police say Muhammad Jallo, a former member of the Army National Guard, previously convicted of attempting to provide material to support ISIS, killed Shah Thursday morning. Trenum says it's hard to come to terms with Shah dying in a targeted attack that is now being called terrorism by the FBI.
You can kind of accept losing somebody like when you're deployed to Iraq, but to lose somebody like that is just it's kind of unthinkable.
Federal authorities have now arrested a Virginia man accused of unlawfully selling a gun to Jallo. Trenum questions why the suspect got out of prison earlier than his full 11-year sentence.
A Muslim extremist who served jail time for that, for him to have been released and be able to do that is it's heartbreaking.
He says to see young students targeted because of serving their country is hard to come to terms with.
To seek out to join ISIS would be able to do this. I don't know. I mean, we kind of failed.
He calls the students who stepped in to make sure this did not become a mass casualty event heroes.
To start to have instilled in them this idea of you run to danger, not from it. And so I'm not surprised, and there's a little bit about the human instinct as well. I mean, I think if they didn't take action, more people would have gotten hurt.
He hopes the light he says Shah was as a person continues on in those students he helped guide.
Somebody that you always kind of wanted to be around. He was funny, and just kind of one of those people that, if you're having a bad day, he'd pick you up. And if you were having a good day, he'd make you laugh even more.
Yeah, Trenum tells me several others they were deployed with in Iraq have been sharing memories and photos of Shah throughout social media today. It's one comfort they can take away from someone they call a remarkable man. Live in Norfolk, Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.
All right, thank you, Derek. ODU officials did confirm the shooter, Muhammad Jallo, re-enrolled as a student back in 2025.